Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity Up right in corner. We got Gurthang as the brown Protoss, bottom left hand corner. We have Refrigerator starting as the white charm. You might recognize him from some of the Dead Infested tournaments if you are a diehard Diggity fan from back in the archives. And he's actually just been involved in a lot of interesting things. I think he does Cosmonarchy stuff as well. Be sure to check that out, by the way. There's like a Zeke versus other people. Zeke, Bonneth, who am I missing? Was Hawk in it? Kind of show match for Cosmonarchy, which is basically an entirely new game built on top of the Brood War engine, as far as I can tell. Speaking of built on top, I wonder if this SCV feels uncomfortable at all with its proximity to this. Just, don't even care. Just gonna literally mine on top of the grid. If I was like mining in a mine and there was just a big pile of bones sitting next to where I was mining, I would have a bit of concern. I'm just saying. Anyway, game one went to Gurthang over the long haul. He was just able to out macro Fridge. That's what it came down to. This is on Eclipse, a straight up 1v1 map. I do feel like the player that spawns in the bottom left hand corner oftentimes ends up in a slight advantage if it goes to late game like it did previously, mostly because more often than not, the left hand side player, for whatever reason, is able to get to this double gas base more often than not. And maybe it has to do with this ramp engagement, because it's still like a little ramp here and a little ramp here to get into this space, but I've seen way more games of a player trying to assault down here than the opposite direction. Maybe it's because this feels more claustrophobic from this direction, whereas this direction. Anyway, let me actually focus on what the players are doing instead of talking about a theoretical that might happen in the extreme late game here. Looks like we are seeing a gateway opener, and Gurthang going, is he going to proxy? I think he's going to proxy some tech here. He's got a probe out the bottom right-hand corner. Still no scout from Fridge, by the way. I don't know that this is the... Well, maybe. He's got the probe still wandering around. We have gas dropped as well. Do we have an initial Zealot? I will say the key to being able to sneak tech in a match like the, especially a 1v1 match, is you need to get that first Zealot on the ramp ASAP to block out your opponent. Otherwise, they walk in, they see the lack of pylons, and they know something's up. So now we have the pylon to the south. Is Fridge just going to accidentally find this? Maybe. Oh, he sees the probe. He sees the probe. No, he didn't see the probe. So actually leaving the area and saw the probe, but didn't see any other tech. And so maybe hasn't taken note. That's unfortunate. Saw the edge of the probe, but nothing else. We have a factory being built in the meantime. Looks like we have a single SCV on gas. So this is most likely going to be an expansion. And oh man, the other trick is that Zealot has to block out that SCV. So now he's wandering in. He sees nothing. He sees a gateway, a pylon, and a cybernetics core. We got two gates building to the south now. Honestly, if I was Gurthang, I would just start building Zealots at this stage. Or maybe Dragoons. Just go 3-gate Dragoon. Because the thought has to be, I got to play a little bit more cautiously on Fridge's part. Fridge, I would put down a bunker immediately and just start crafting up that natural expansion. Because there's nothing else here. Looks like that SCV is going to get taken out. And it was a fake +1 weapons, by the way, on the cybernetics core. But still, Dragoons being built. There's a Citadel of a Dune across the corner. Fridge, is he still? Yeah, he's still going to drop the command center. No bunker as of yet. He is going to have that first Vulture, however. And Gurthang has enough to potentially block the Vulture out from the natural expansion. Does Fridge find... I mean, he saw the probe to the south. I don't know that he registered it. He's gone 4 Marines here. Now floating stuff out. Now getting the bunker pretty late. And a machine shop as well. Maybe going to go siege check. Has he gone any form of detection? He saw no pylons. 90% of the time, that's going to be a Protoss going DT. So he's got to get... Maybe he's thinking mines will be sufficient. Maybe worried about drop because he's gone for a very fast armory in the midst of this before even mine, siege tech, anything else. So maybe going to go a Goliath. And unfortunately for Gurthang, he just left his front open. He walked out. That Vulture, however, not going to walk up to the main. And we don't have we don't have a Templar Archive. Zealot leg speed instead. Interesting. Really? Zealot leg speed? So it's going to be a hidden 4-gate with Zealot leg speed. SCV finds the gateways. So now Gurthang honestly should go. Yeah, just go with what you got. That would be a very late... So we'll see if Fridge can defend this now. Some SCVs have pulled off the line to go to the natural expansion. I think they're going to come up in blockade. should easily preemptively be able to surround that bunker. Okay, now Gurthang, yeah, diving in. The Zealot's actually getting a good surround. And with the damage that, well, until that SCV got on the edge, that was actually enough DPS to maybe fell the bunker. Now not. Gurthang's still going to walk across this. The probe making it in here somehow. The Zealot are heavily weakened, but there's still a Dragoon. I can't believe Gurthang got away with that. And he is going to have Zealot leg speed in the midst of this. I think, yeah, Zealot leg speed is going to complete before this match is over, potentially. Continuing to assault what he can. Another SCV gone. Siege tank fleeing to the corner. The Dragoon's going to get on top of it. This is, if this is a Protoss win, this is like one of the more insane Protoss wins I've ever seen. Zealots gathering up. Zealot leg speed is now complete. There, the Vulture. Okay, the Vulture finally got up. I missed this. Got up into the main. And Gurthang gonna GG right there. So now we're tied 1 apiece. A bit of chaos both directions. A bit of crazy play, I'm gonna have to say. Both directions. But Refrigerator's tied it up. He has an opportunity to advance to the next round. It's a best of 1 now. So we'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.